Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are going to be building a bench. So I've built this bench before. I actually helped someone build it, taught them how to weld by doing it. But what we're going to be doing is using 2x2 inch square tubing for the whole frame, and then we will be using 1.5 inch angle iron to be putting the seats in, which the seats will be wood, and those are 2x6s. We will burn those with a pear burner, sit those in there. But honestly, pretty simple design, not gonna be too hard. So I have the evolution saw out. We are going to start cutting this metal, so let's get right to work. So I got all the pieces cut now. I'm going to leave a little sheet on the screen right now of all the pieces I cut, if I can remember. But the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to grab the grinder, grind off all the edges that are sharp so I don't cut myself whenever I'm welding them, or also to get a better weld, so there's not flakes and stuff in the way. So we're gonna start grinding these and then we'll get to welding. Now that we're done grinding all the pieces, we are going to start welding. We are going to be using the Lincoln MIG welder right here. It is the 180, and we'll be using 75% argon, 25% CO2. We're not going to be using a flux core. So let's get this thing fired up and get started welding. The part we just welded here is going to be the seat. So back here there will be a leg running up to the flush with this, and then this beam right here will run into the legs, which the legs are the shorter ones, which are 14 inches. So next thing we're going to do is build the back, and then we'll assemble it. Well, I got a little ahead of myself. The next thing we're going to be doing is putting the legs on. The reason why we're not going to be building the back yet is because I haven't cut the slants in the back piece. I can't remember what angle I cut them on the last one, so I need to just test fit it and see which angle I'd like. So we are going to be tacking on the legs and welding it fully. Okay, so this is the next portion of the bench. If you're looking at it like this, this will be the front of the bench over here. The arm rest will go here, and then the back of the bench is over here. So what we're gonna do is weld this up. I don't really trust these magnets, I never have. So I'll pull out the square them up with a square, and tack them up. So I might have got a little carried away, just a little, and pretty much finished it. I cut this slant back here at a 15-degree slant, or angle, whatever you want to call it, meaning that the arm braces right here are also cut at a 15-degree angle to match up. And then I also cut a 15-degree angle on the front just for aesthetics. And then I'll cap this, but we're gonna tack this up, and then tomorrow we'll be putting the wood in. Or actually, we have to paint it first. We'll be painting it and then putting the wood in. So I just finished up the rest of the welding on the bench. I have the angle iron on the back to hold the 2x6s, and I also have it on the bottom down here. Just welded it up. The next thing to do is to grab the 2x6s, burn them, and clear coat them. So let's get right into that. Now that all the 2x6s have been sealed, the next thing I need to do is come out here to the bench. I just finished wiping it down to get all the grease off of it. The next thing I need to do is get this thing primed. My bad, I meant to say let's get this thing painted. Okay, that's more like it. So we got the bench painted. The last thing I need to do is put the wood in. So we'll cut to a time lapse. And that's gonna be a wrap to this video. Thank y'all for watching. As you can see here, I just finished up the bench. I used self-tapping screws to secure all the boards down, and it's good to go. So next video, we're going to be using the rest of that wood I burned to make a picnic table. So if you'd like to watch that, please subscribe. But other than that, thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.